as we'll see just as
the final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And as the Raiders take over on offense, we get to see the man who has been the leader of this team for 9 seasons now, under center Derek Carr. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To throw, it's Carr. And he'll find Moreau here. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now a play fake. Carr. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. So they dial up the blitz on 3rd and inches. It pays off.
And frankly, they were probably dialing up a run blitz, expecting him to run it in that situation. But instead, they end up picking the quarterback and put him on about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. 2nd drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And this game, Charles, much talked about coming in. You think there's a real chance this is a Super Bowl preview?
I do, because as things stand, and I'll give you a little bit of a caveat here, that maybe things will shake out a little bit if someone loses along the way. But here we are right now. These are your 2 current #1 seeds, and I think they're both good enough to make it to the big game.
A quick 1st down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
Check three.
Carr going to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Tanner Muse with it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this defense is circling early. A pick 6 there, and they are off to the races here this 1st quarter.
And partner, when you get off to a 1st quarter lead like this, it really frees you up defensively to take some chances, really apply some heat. And that was just a tremendous play to pick that ball off and bring it back for a score.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes our score 17-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17-0 our score after 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Carr. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Carr. Slant to Adams. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in this game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
56, the mic, boys, 56. Check.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. taking it in over the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Again, it's Carr. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there. The kick by Carlson is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So Charles are on the board after. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half. He'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Well, the final weekend of November is upon us. Boy, can you believe December right around the corner? Always seems to get here quickly. But coming up tonight, we wrap up the holiday weekend with the Packers and Eagles from Philly at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow night, we wrap up Cyber Monday with the Steelers and Colts from Indianapolis. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. He's got Renfro on the out route. And he goes out right around the 39. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. Carr down to throw. The slant connects with Devontae Adams. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From midfield, here's Carr. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
I just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
And they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around.
This will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Go, go, go. Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. That's it. 58's the mic. 58.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Delivering another one here to Darren Waller. He's got it again. And they're going to get this up to midfield. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Play action. Now it's Carr. Looking deep for Adams. A contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. It's a big play there for Vegas. And even 40 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
That's caught by Waller out left side. 3 yards is the gain that time. Second and goal. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Second down and goal. Carr looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal.
You got three down. Watch the ship.
Jacobs will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. On first down, Carr. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. From the gun, it's Carr. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a first and goal. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4 down territory.
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. The fourth quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good. As they get it up past the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half is pretty much... Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. If they had designs of... Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Now Carr, gotta have this one. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not